Good evening all and welcome to this meeting of the Standards Committee. This meeting is as ever being live streamed. Members tonight we do have joining us one of our independent people, Matt Boucher, who is joining remotely. So good evening Matt as well and welcome to the meeting. Our first agenda point is apologies for absence. Do we have apologies?
Yes. Good evening, Chair. We have apologies received from Councillors Fuller, Harvey, Lillis and Watson, and also independent person Phil Cook.
Thank you. Okay, members, do we have any declarations of interest? None? Thank you. Okay, agenda item 3 is the minutes from the previous meeting. Are there any questions on those minutes? Okay, so are the minutes agreed? Thank you very much. Okay, and so that brings us to agenda item 4, the summary of complaints under the Council's Code of Conduct. I'll ask the Assistant Director of Legal and Democratic Services and our Monitoring Officer, Angela Law, to present the report. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Good evening, members. This report is my regular report to the committee to summarise the complaints which I have received to date and the outcomes to date. The table in Appendix A summarises the complaints. I'm happy to take any questions. Thank you, Chair.
Councillor Knott.
Thank you, Chair. Yeah, it's a question for Angela. Regarding the complaints made against borough councillors, if my maths is correct, I can see 62% have not been upheld, I know breaches of conduct found. 38% are still under investigation. So as things stand today, 0% of complaints have been upheld so far. So my questions I would like to ask: am I correct in believing, firstly, that the independent person was consulted on all of those 62% that have not been upheld? And 2 follow-up questions, if I may, regarding that. With regards to independent persons, do they have to be consulted with regard to the complaints? And if I may ask, were they, if they were consulted, in agreement with your decisions of not upholding the complaints? Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Knott. Yes, the independent persons are consulted. No, it's not required legally by law. I do consult as part of the process. They, as independent persons, they are doing their job. They sometimes do agree, sometimes they do question, and they do challenge to ensure processes are being followed and their views are listened to. However, the decision, the final decision, is actually mine alone as the monitoring officer. But I do take any comments they have into consideration.
Yeah, if I can just come back, Chair. So just so I fully understand, and for the benefit of anybody watching, really, on all of these complaints, you have consulted the independent person, although you don't have to by law, but you do that as a matter of course.
That is correct.
Thank you. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Are there any other questions? No? Okay. Can I just ask, because it's a thread that we've been following fairly regularly through the committee, can you give us an indication of how many complainants we have versus how many complaints we have since the last meeting?
As in how many?
How many individual complainants have we got out of this list compared to how many complaints we've got? Because I do get a distinct sense that we've got serial complainants.
So within this table, there are a number of complainants, but there is a couple that are consistently the same person.
Okay. Thank you. Respecting the confidentiality, obviously, we can't go any further. Appreciate that. Members, are there any other questions? Okay, if there are no further questions, I just have to ask if this report is noted. Noted, okay, thank you very much. That concludes our business for this evening. Appreciate your attendance. The meeting is closed at 19:06. Thank you very much.